Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're taking a look at the 1977 D. Lincoln Memorial Cent, a coin that millions of people have in their collections, or might still find in circulation. While most are only worth 1 cent, some rare errors and high-grade examples can actually be worth big money. In this video, I'll show you what to look for and how much a 1977 D penny could really be worth. Let's get started. On the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, we see the familiar bust of President Abraham Lincoln, a design first introduced in 1909 to honor Lincoln's 100th birthday. The reverse, designed by Frank Gasparro, features the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., which replaced the wheat ears reverse back in 1959. Interestingly, if you look very closely at the reverse of this 1977 D penny, you can spot the tiny seated figure of Lincoln inside the memorial, one of the coolest hidden details in U.S. coinage. These design elements remained in use until 2008, making coins like the 1977 D a long-standing part of American pocket change. Now let's talk about the mint and mintage numbers. The Denver Mint struck an incredible 14 billion coins of this issue in 1977, making it one of the most common pennies of its era. With such a massive mintage, most of these coins are only worth 1 cent in circulated condition. However, not all coins survive equally. High-quality mint state survivors, especially those graded or even, are far scarcer than you might imagine. This is why collectors actively seek out the top mint state examples. Despite the enormous original production, composition is another important aspect. The 1977 D penny is made of copper and 5 zinc, weighing 3.11 grams. This classic copper composition was standard until 1982, when the mint switched to copper-plated zinc due to rising metal costs. Today, the copper content alone in a 1977 D penny is worth more than face value, around 2 cents, based on copper prices, though melting these coins is not allowed by law. Collectors, however, prize these pre-1982 coins for their durability, color, and history, and the 1977 D fits perfectly into that category. So what about values and grades? In circulated grades, the 1977 D penny is still worth just 1 cent, but once you get into uncirculated mint state examples, things get interesting, at they can bring about $1 to $5. Red, expect values between $10 and $25. At red, values jump to $50, $150. The true prizes are the red coins, which have sold for $500 or more at auction. Despite the high mintage, this shows the tower of condition rarity in copper coins. Of course, we can't forget about proof coins. While the 1977 proof cents were struck at the San Francisco Mint and not Denver, many collectors include both circulation and proof issues in their Lincoln cent sets. The Denver Mint only produce circulation coins, but the high mint state survivors are essentially the Denver equivalent of proof, serving as the gems of the issue. Collectors often send these coins to PCGS or NGC for grading, as certified high mint state coins command strong premiums. One of the most exciting areas of the 1977 D penny is error coins and varieties. Keep an eye out for repunched mint marks somewhere the D was struck more than once. These varieties can add anywhere from $10 to $50 to the value, depending on visibility. Other error types include double die obverses, where letters or numbers show clear doubling, and die cracks or cuts, which create raised lines or blobs on the coin's surface. Dramatic off-center strikes and clip plankets can sell for anywhere between $25 and $200, proving that even a common date can hide valuable rarities. For collectors, the 1977 D penny is considered an essential part of the Lincoln Memorial Cent series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. Completing a set often requires every year and mint mark, and the Denver issues are just as important as those from Philadelphia or San Francisco. While the Denver Mint produced billions, condition rarity is key. Finding a blazing red spot-free mint state coin is much harder than it sounds, and this challenge keeps collector demand strong. Many also enjoy hunting through bank rolls and coin jars, hoping to spot a high mint state or an error coin. Looking at the long-term outlook, the 1977 D penny is likely to continue growing in interest, especially as copper coins disappear from circulation. Collectors are already setting aside pre-1982 pennies for their copper value, and as high mint state coins are pulled from circulation, prices will continue to climb. Think of it this way: billions may have been struck at the Denver Mint, but only a small fraction survive in pristine red mint state today. If you happen to find one, it could be an easy way to turn a single cent into a much more valuable coin. And that wraps up our deep dive into the 1977 1-cent coin from the Denver Mint. While most are only worth a penny, the real treasures are in mint state examples, rare coins, and varieties that command premium prices from collectors. Next time you're hunting through your change, remember to keep your eyes open for this date. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest uploads on US and world coins. And tell me in the comments, have you ever found a 1977 penny in uncirculated condition, or maybe even an error from the Denver Mint? I'd love to hear your stories.